Hi, y'all. This is an informative video about your CHD 203 midterm, which is creating a developmentally appropriate book list. So I am going to share my screen with you and just give you a little insight as to how this looks. Okay, so I am actually in your week folder for this particular semester. It is week 9, which is where you will find let me go back real quick right here for you. Right here, week 9, where you will find the midterm project. Okay, so I'm going to open up week 9. Here is the explanation. And then here is where you're going to submit your book list. So let's look at what we're supposed to do for our midterm. So your midterm project is going to consist of creating a bibliography. Now, you know from English that is where you list out information about the book. Okay, so you're going to make a bibliography for 10 developmentally appropriate children's books. Now, the difference is you're going to be looking for books that support a different topic related to children's lives and challenges. Sometimes we call this bibliotherapy. Okay, so like if there's a situation the child is dealing with in their life, that you could use a book to help the child address that issue and then help them with their needs. So I gave you an example of one right here, and we'll talk about that one. So here's some topics that you might consider for your bibliography list. You might want to think about cultural or linguistic group identity, gender identity, children with special needs, separation, divorce, remarriage, or family structures, phases of the cycle of life, from maybe mom's having a new baby to the fact that grandmama or granddaddy died. And then other topics that might reflect the children or families with whom you work. So you could Google any type of bibliotherapy for preschool age children to come up with ideas. Okay, so my suggestion is this. Of your 10 books, I don't want all 10 to be on divorce, okay? Or I don't want all 10 to be on remarriage or whatever, okay? Try to keep it to at least 2, okay? So I'm going to give you an example. I did one for you right here. And so I listed this under book 1. So you're going to actually put a picture of the book here, okay, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. And the title of this book is called The Skin You Live In. The author is Michael Tyler. The publisher is Chicago Children's Museum. This is the copyright date. Here's a short summary of The Skin You Live In. So this book takes a cheerful look at human diversity by focusing on skin. Rhyming verses describe the many experiences that can be had in it. Okay, what area of a child's life does this book support or explain? This book supports building a child's self-esteem and appreciates diversity and multiculturalism by showing different skin colors and types and all the fun things you can do in your skin. Easy. Okay, so let's open it up. Okay, so I'm opening up the document. This is a Word document, so you can edit it. So I'm going to enable editing, and I'm going to come right here. This was the example I did for you. So let's start working on book number 1. Okay, so when you click right here, put your cursor right here, highlight that. That's where you're going to actually insert your picture. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one on books to help children understand cancer. Okay. All right. Look. Aha. Here's all these books that came up. Okay. So I can look at even images if I want. I can change it to images and look at all of these books. Okay. Now, be very careful in just choosing the first book that you see. Okay. Look at this one. This one's called The Year My Mother Was Bald. Okay, well, I don't know. So let's see. Look at this one, Grandma Kathy Has Cancer by Colleen Buckley. Okay, so there's all these books that I need to look at. So don't just choose them, look at them. So I think I'm gonna look at this one. Okay, about my mom. The year my mom had cancer. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. 50, and look at there, it's coming to even more of them. Okay, look, all of these choices. Look at all of this. Okay, so just because you clicked on it, now you've got all these other choices that you can look at. So I want to look at this one. The year my mother was bald. Okay, so look, here's a hyperlink. I can click on that. It's probably going to take me to it. I can look in it. I can go over to YouTube and search this book and probably have it read to me. Okay, so I can see what it's all about. So I want to, let's say I've done the YouTube thing. I like this book. I think this would be a great book for children. Now, I don't know, because you're going to need to go into YouTube over here, open you up another, and make sure it's appropriate. Okay, it says, look, reading age, but it's 64 pages long. So is that going to really be appropriate for kindergarten, preschool? Nope, because look, it tells me right here, it's available. It's good for age 3rd grade through 4th grade. Okay, so this, I guess, really wouldn't be a very good book. So I probably need to go back and look at a different one. So let's go and look at You Are the Best Medicine. That one looks sweet. Okay, so let's look at this one. 4 through 8. It's only 32 pages. So maybe this one would be a little better. Okay, so let's say I've looked at this book. It's good. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say copy image. Okay, right click, copy image. So now I'm going to come back down to my Word document. And remember, I highlighted right here. And I'm going to say Control V. And there is my picture. Now I'm going to need to click on my picture and size it up a little bit because it's too big. Okay, so I need to, all I did was click on it and slide it up. And then I got this book title here. I need to move that back down. So I just put it right back down like that. Okay. Then I'm going to type in right here. This is called You Are the Best Medicine. I'm going to put the author here. I'm going to put the publisher, the copyright date. I'm going to do a short summary and what area, and then I'm going to move on to book 2. Okay. Now, remember, when I'm done, I'm going to do File, Save As, save it wherever you want, however you save it on your computer, whether it's on a jump drive or a folder in your computer, whatever you do. Okay. And then I'll upload that. So I hope that helped you with how this assignment's supposed to look. But as always, if you need me, you message me if you have any other questions. Okay. Bye. Thanks for listening.